Always like to do on What's Up. I call it the career discussion. But if you could take a minute and tell us, how would I become, or how would somebody become Joe,
Well, I would say,
or how did you?
yeah. Well, being Joe, you probably don't want to do. You can ask my wife. No, but becoming an engineer, I think it's a noble career. I really do. And I got started in high school. In my calculus class and drafting class, I learned to draw by hand, believe it or not, before I started on AutoCAD. This was in the early 90s. Those two teachers said, "You need to be an engineer." So I go, okay. Originally, I wanted to be a pharmacist. I'm glad I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I went to North Carolina State. They took 12 semesters from me. If you're going to think you're going to do it in 4 years, you're not. It's going to take a lot longer than that. This was before Google, right?
Oh yeah. Going to the library.
Going to the library. I'd spent the night there many times. I lived off campus. And then I went to work in the U.S. space program. So worked for the space shuttle program for a while, doing controls and power there. Did that for almost 6 years. And while I was there, I got my master's degree, and that's when I got licensed in the state of Florida. So that's a key component, is get licensed early. Okay, there's two tests. The FE test, that one you can take while you're in college, but then the PE test, take that one while you're young. If you get older, you start forgetting things.
Okay, while the information's fresh.
While the information's fresh. They
Yeah.
both take about 8 hours, and they're no joke. So study for those. And then I went to grad school. That helped a lot. It really challenged things. And surround yourself with good people like yourself. As much as you can. You want people that are going to build you up, encourage you. You want people to speak positive to you, but also truthfully to you.
Yeah.
You want people to give you clear direction. So not just getting with people that are peers, but getting a mentor. So I need to take this more seriously, and maybe get some interns for my business, and help them get on that path, because I had some along the way, and I think that's very important.
Oh, that's great. Okay, it's hard work, but it's worth it, isn't it?
It is.
It is. What brought you from aerospace to energy? Did you go right into renewables, or was there another energy?
Right into renewables. If you remember February 1st, 2003, the Space Shuttle Columbia accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very sad day.
Yeah.
7 astronauts lost their life on that day. So our president at the time, George Bush, made an announcement that the space shuttle would be retiring. So I knew that I wanted to get back to the Carolinas, where I was born and raised, and the space shuttle would be retiring. So I started looking in the renewable space, and 2005 I started interviewing. So shortly after that, I moved to Greenville, South Carolina, and that's where I call home today.